have a challenge for
What the fuck? Hello, good evening. Change of scenery? Well, yes. Change of time frame, scenery, and Puddin', don't do this. Alright, anyways, I feel like painting, so I'm going to do that, but first I'm going to sketch this stuff out and then paint it. So I'm going to customize a shoe, for anyone who doesn't know. I've done stuff like that before, as you can tell with my characters. You guys can see that. So that's my... You guys know what I'm... Did I delete the Discord server? Wouldn't you like to know? I was debating on it. So I might draw the characters on this shoe right here. Now this is a 7.5 women's, I believe, or unisex. I don't remember. But I can't wear these, so I'm just gonna paint them anyway. Don't ask where I got. Oh, that's just tragic of you. That's so tragic, isn't it? You must have gotten purged. How old are you, Mimi? Look at this. You know, you must tell us these things. Yes. This ain't Flamestein Island. What? I've decided this isn't Flamestein Island. Judging by that answer, you're definitely under 15. Alright, now let's go. Let's start cooking. Alright, I don't know who's a 7.5. I don't know if I'm ever going to sell these. If not, I'll just give them away. But for now, I'm just going to draw what I like to draw. I'm going to draw it right on them. So I'm thinking about Flora, you know? Because she's so cute. She's so cute. But I like to sketch on the shoe. Actually, I never prepared them, did I? Let me prepare them just really quickly with the acetone, 100% acetone. It's half my shoe. All right, Bigfoot, calm down. Over here packing. All right, anyways, I'm gonna 7.5 in a women's, by the way. It could be unisex, but I'm not 100% sure. So take that with a grain. And now this is acetone. It strips that glossy layer over it. That kind of makes it, and it makes the paint stick better. For people who don't know, I might do the front right here too, so I'll just have it, but I won't do too much. It's very strong smell. Honestly, I don't think the cat's gonna like it when she smells it. But it'll be kind of funny. I'm not really gonna do the toe part, so I don't feel like doing that. Maybe I'll do the back, so. And I got my heat gun ready. I'm not gonna do too crazy too much, but we'll see. We'll see where we go. This is gonna be... Alright. Let's start drawing whatever we want. Alright, I'm gonna draw. Let's get to it, fellers. I'm gonna draw Flora right here. Now I can sketch on the shoe, and it's not gonna hurt it too much as long as I don't draw hard lines. You know what I'm saying? As long as I don't draw hard lines. But sometimes I can barely see my own sketch. Hold on. Maybe if I move it. God. Anyway. 14 and a half. Yeah. $14 and a half is wicked. It's wickedry. Wicked wizardry. Wicked wizardry. I'm thinking our arms are forward. I don't know how. I can't. This freaking is in the way. But that's fine, I guess. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You know what's funny? I'm going to ink this in too. It's going to be funny. But yes. Wouldn't say it's funny, but it's something, that's for sure. It is certainly. Should I draw it as big as the other ones? Nah. I'm doing, I'm kind of going to do it like these right here. Kind of going to do it like these, except for it's going to be Flora this time, and maybe Enra, I don't know. So maybe it's going to be, you know. Those are my basketball shoes, by the way. Who's Wemby? Connor. Anyway. Six one with a size 14 is still crazy. That's crazy. It's unheard of. You know what I'm saying? Dang, we can't see the... Well, at least we can see the cake on this one. Okay. I had to look him up. Yeah. I'm out of touch with my basketball knowledge, but I know who that is. Thinking the sword is going to be like right here, I'm thinking. I like being out of touch. I like living under a rock, back where I started. You want to know why living under a rock is nice? Because no one. It's like irrelevant information. It's like, why do I need to plug my brain in with that time wasting bogus nonsense? You know what I'm saying? I guess I should have her hand do something else. Because like she usually does the same pose over and over. But like we don't have to do that. Even though she's thickums doesn't mean, you know, we don't have to. He was a band kid. Just admit it. Said I was a band kid. No. Said I was a band kid. Gross. Take care of him, Connor. Teach him a lesson. He'll never forget. Anyone, if they wanted to, can become a lot of things. Anyway. Cook him. Yep, that's what happens, fellas, when you act like that. You get the pounce. Right, pudding. Yeah, pudding knows. Should I have her hand up? Or should I have the sword in a... I think I should put the sword in more of a... The band hammer. I play trombone, that's why. Another band kid. The band kids unite! Alright, where's our hands? Dun, 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 dun. Maybe I... Oh, maybe I... Bed. Choir kid. Who's that? Yeah, I'm not saying that name. That name's wild. You got it. I'm not saying that. Teach him a lesson. Teach that boy, that rambunctious. That I won't be saying that ever. Anyway. Take him to the back and teach him a lesson. Hi, I'm new. Hello, Timmy. How you doing? We're customizing a pair of shoes based off my series is what we're doing. Ew, choir? Hey, man, choir goes crazy. Respect. I love a good harmony, you know? It's like my favorite thing to listen to in music. Like harmony. It's like beautiful. High key beautiful. Only... You know, you gotta know to know. The rusty. What do you mean by that? Did they thing? What do you mean? Did what thing? What's happening? So, I'll show you guys the example again. For the people who just jumped in and have no idea what's going on. These are my characters, right? And we have custom shoes based off my characters. So I'm drawing them again. Baby, you're like, oh, baby, you're like, oh. And I'm not going to repeat myself anymore. I spend too much time repeating myself than actually drawing, and it's aggravating. But, yeah. It's aggravating. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know what you're talking about, Tyler, but you need to log in. I hold no allegiance to nobody. Anyway. Allegiance is only for the ignorant. That's what I say. Dun. And I won't be ignorant. Ever. But you're probably like 8. You don't know any better. Dun, 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 dun. Where did you find that Poland spring water? In Poland? I know, right? It's a crazy tough thing to think about. I found it in Poland. That's where I did. I found it in Poland. Alright, I think this is gonna... Is water hard to come by over there? What's going on? He said, yes, I haven't had Poland spring in ages. Maybe I like... Yes. Said we can get phones, but we can't get water. Alright, there's Flora. Should I ink her? Well, I'm gonna temporarily, like... I could ink her and then let it dry. Or I can do something else and like color the colors now and then come back. I don't need to color this white, but I still might. You're on thin ice, Doodler. For saying that. I took the walk to Poland. You're on thin Poland ice. You're on thin Poland spring. You're on thin. Alright. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, what was I? Doodle Blader! Damn it. I erased it. Okay, that's cool. Wow. Doodle Blader. Wow. Doodle Blader. You're gonna cringe at your name one day. It was a joke anyway. God. It was a joke. God. Oh. I'm Doodle Blader. Alright, anyways, where was I? I can ink this with the ink pen because I know it's not gonna stay. So you guys can watch the ink as I'm doing it. God, I love Flora, fellas. Did I tell you guys that? The ink definitely won't stay, so we're not to fret. And if it does, that's even better because I can, you know, plan and plot better, one might say. Yay! There's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. I can't say thick Fevin. I can't say walk to Poland. I can't say the cringiest things known to man. That I can. Can you? I don't know. I don't know about that. Yeah, man. I'm trying to mold your brain because it's rotted. Anyways. Puddin's right next to me. She's like watching me. If I make one false move, she's gonna claw me. And then she's gonna have to get punched. But I don't punch Puddin, but I talk a big game. Nah, it's not that rotted. You're good. Some people, on the other hand, got it rough. I should stop drawing detail because it's not gonna get that far. Some people, on the other hand. Oh, Puddin is very judging. Wanna see her? Stop touching me. She knew I was gonna record her. Look at that. She's about to take a bite. What the hell? She hates when the camera's on her. Yeah, that's funny. That is hilarious. She just took a good chunk of me. She said, give me some of that. Give me some of that nectar. Give me some of that. That good nectar. She hates the camera on her. She said, I don't you mother... Put that goddamn... Doing the skibbity paps on me. It's funny. You know what I do? I just pick her up and jump on my bed. It's funny. Like, and it's just so much happening at once. She actually likes it. It's like exciting. But anyway. That water looks good. You can see what I'm drinking? This? Oh, no. There's some water in here to keep the shape, you know? Yes, we got the Miss Thickums as the star of the show this time. Knocked my PC off my desk. Yep, that happens. I mean, my cat didn't do that, but my cat don't do that. My cat knows better. But if I don't let her out the room, then she'll start climbing up. Or if I don't give her enough loving, then she'll start starting stuff. I don't like when she starts stuff. Alright. Alright, this is the base outline for Flora we need. We don't need anything else crazy. I don't need to do this line either, but I'm just being extra. This is the base outline for Flora. We can try and sketch other things. But yes, this is the Flora. Ah! I should have took that ottoman. Okay. Cat Puddin' just took a chunk of meat out of my arm. Yes, baby, you took a chunk of meat, you little. Oh, you guys are gonna see her. She's getting rowdy. She's getting rowdy. She thinks she can do whatever she wants around here. I'm about to teach her a lesson. She won't forget. Hold on. You see her down here? I'll put the phone right here. So it balances. Hey! Yes, look at him. Now everyone can see you. Tackling you. Get out of here. Alright, that's it. That's all you're gonna see. She got wrestled. Banned. She looks pissed. Nah, she's just in heat. Will I get her spayed? Neutered? I don't know. She's just giving me nighttime eyes. Anyway, where was I? Dun, dun, dun. All right, so this one's in waiting now. I could just color this side. Did I even? I could just straight color this side. All one color. What is this scuff mark here? Anyway, now I'm gonna have to like put it on sale. See, things like this make the price drop 20%. All right, whatever. If not, I'll give it away. But any 7.5s out there? You know what I'm saying? Any 7.5s out there? Do I have another water bottle? Yeah, I do. There's a cushion in here. Good enough. We'll put this one in here. Make sure the cap's closed. Alright, so now we're going to do exactly what we did last time. You know, it's pretty clean. We're just going to get some acetone. Alright, this is going to take that glossy finish off and make it more agreeable, one might say. Well, you don't want to put too much because sometimes it'll like destroy this whiteness and do the underneath. Because sometimes there's gray underneath here. It's not white underneath. So like this white is like a paint of its own in a way. And yeah. So we must be careful. What the fuck? See, this is what I mean. Well, that's tragic. I'm painting that anyway, but that's tragic. This is tragic. That is very tragic. That is very tragic. That's so tragic. Acetone does not smell good. You're out of your mind. And that's very annoying. What the hell is even? Boy, you done lost your damn mind. It's a very not fun smell. If I could like smell it once and be done, I'd be okay with it. Alright, who am I gonna draw now? I did Flora, so I might draw him next. Cause yeah. No, you didn't. Anyway. lie again and see where that gets you. Guess I'm gonna just draw Enra right here. Yeah, see, when people, especially kids, they always exaggerate. Because if you did, you'd be dead. Anyway. You'd certainly be dead, sir. People be exaggerating. Some kids be coming in here. I'm not a kid! But at the same time, I eat rocks. Pick one. You're definitely not built different. Connor, teach him a lesson. Anyway. Where was I? Teach him a lesson for being stupid. Anyway. Go to your room. Go to your room, Doodle Blader. Go to your room, Heath Slater. Yeah, accidentally ate a few drops. Yeah, see, just for lying, Connor, get him, get him, get his ass, get his ass for lying. A whole can, dude is a fibber. I knew he was lying. No, please, it's okay. I'll spare you. I mean, he'll spare you. But I won't. Ah! No, I'm kidding. 10 seconds to think about what you did. I hope you think clear. Because that's funny. I enjoy this. Oh, dang. 10 seconds put you in the ringer, didn't it? What should he do with this hand? "10 seconds, Doodle Blader. Can you handle that? 10 long seconds. I doubt it. But we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see, Doodle Boy. Doodle Boy, Doodle Bob. No! Please! Yeah. That's what he gets for fibbing. I knew it. I knew he was lying. He said, I drank a whole can of Febreze. He literally had 2 drops in his mouth. Just for lying. I had to put him in timeout so he can think about his actions for lying to me. Think about it. Said, I eat rocks. Accidentally swallows dirt and dust. Because it was windy outside. I ate a whole pot of rocks. My bad. Nope. You're not bad. You're cooked. I already took care of you. I don't know what he's going to do. Should he put his hands up right here? And just shoot the fire that's coming out of his eye. Alright, what is it? Maybe I'll have this. I think he's just going to stand and then we're going to have the cat in here. I think we're just the standing. Uh-huh. Sure it did. Sure it did. We believe you. We believe you. Sure, we believe you. I'll believe anything you say. That would be fire, Connor, and I'm mad I didn't think about that. Why didn't I think about that, you bitch? Alright, whatever. The swoosh is sadly already. That would be fire! Ah! 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 I'd have to do it with all the swooshes, though. I'm still going to put the cat in it, in this one. Ah! Or maybe I'll turn this into ear 2, like this. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll do like the eyes right here, but the ear. But it'll be like, how am I gonna do it like that? I think I'm gonna shapeshift it where it goes around like this and comes back like that. That'd be cool. Who's a 7.5? All right. Shawty. Yeah, one's Enra for sure, one's Flora. That's how it has to be. And then this can be the cat. I don't know what that's gonna be. That's gonna be blunt. This might be the cat too, but I don't know. I'm mad this ended up smudging. That was so tragic. I'm very aggravated about that. It was a size 7.5. Uh-oh. 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 Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, this is good right here, so I'm just gonna ink it, but we're gonna do the cat ears. What will you have to do to get a free shirt? What are you, Johnny? I'm gonna send Johnny a contract, but like it's just gonna say, "I hereby do what Flame says." That's funny. I'm gonna have a contract for Johnny to sign digitally, maybe electronically. If not, I'm gonna send it to him in the mail, and he's gonna have to send it back to me, or take a picture and send it to me, or scan it. But it's gonna say, "I hereby am receiving this tablet, and will be something, something, something." Please, please. You think I'm made of monies? You think I'm made of millions? Mega ball millions? Is that what you think? You think money falls out the sky? Do you think? If not, you think money just comes out of nowhere? This fool thinks lots of things. But nope, Doodler, you got to be worthy. Sorry. Who said put some bass in your voice? I could flame. I would flame you right now, but I'm just gonna withhold my tongue. YouTube pays me 3 months late. They pay me not as much as I want. Listen, if YouTube would pay me, and the threshold doesn't have to be over $100 to get paid, I'd definitely send you some. But you know what? Hello, Champagne Batiste. I need help on how to use the stick figures and how to draw anime characters. Don't you worry. Have you seen any of my shorts, or is that where you're coming from? I should make a video on what to do next after you copy my type of stickman regimen, because it's not always the most clear. It should be what next. Like, now you have a stickman, what next? Where do we go from here? And depending on your skill level also is going to vary, but I could show you literally the step by step. Oh, so you're coming from that. Okay, so can you comment on the short you came from, asking me directly what you just... Actually, no, I'll just screenshot it here. I did not screenshot it. So I'm going to use that comment as my threshold. Bink. But, yes, I can show... I understand I get people to the stickman point, but I don't get them past that point. Alright, I will make a video in about a couple days from now. Actually, I could make one tonight, really. It'll take me, like, 5 minutes. Unless I want to do it, like... It depends how official I want it to look. I'd say give me 2 days and it'll be done. Thank you, Connor. But yes, what to do after the stickman. I do have some videos, but they're hard to find where it kinda says it, but... Yes, I could do it. Just give me some time. The only gonna be the issue, Connor, with this ears, I gotta get the perfect black. This is like a suede black, so it's not a straight black, but I can still, you know, work with it regardless, but... Send me what you're working with also in like the community tab, if that's possible. So I can also gauge what specifically I could also help with at another time. Then we can go from there. Capiche? Because I have to make a short. Actually, let me make a to-do list right now. Hold on. Making a to-do list. Okay. Here's my to-do list. Let me move this shoe out the way. I don't want to use this marker, but whatever. No, I'm not using this marker. To-do list. I will use the green marker. Okay, so, make short on how to draw hands. Okay. What the hell? What's the next one? Make video / maybe short. The shorts usually get lost, so it's hard for people to find it. On how to draw body after stickman. Finish / work on remaster panel. Potentially, I might live stream again later tonight to draw Candora / sun. No, light integrant. Yeah. Those are my to-dos for today. I also work tomorrow morning, so I might not be streaming later tonight. But we'll see. What? Stock up. Oil is spiking. Inflation is coming. Oh, God. We're cooked. People are about to find out. Well, I don't got nowhere to go anyway. I can literally walk to every location I need to go. But, inflation's always happening, sadly. Why the live so early? Because I'm cranked up on energy drink and I just got to work. And it's like, why waste this time if I wanted... I have the urge to paint this, so I was like, why not just stream it? You know what I'm saying? the urge to stream this. I mean, I have the urge to paint my shoes, so I was like, why not just, you know, stream it so you guys can see, because you guys rarely see me do this, if not at all. So why not? In the community tab on my profile, you have to click on my profile. It should be at the top somewhere. I don't know exactly where. Done. I hope the suede doesn't eat the eyes I'm gonna draw in here. If not, I'll figure out another way, but anyways, here we have 2 characters. I can get to like coloring this in right now, to be honest. Like, what's stopping me? I'm gonna let the ink dry a little bit. Also, I'm gonna plug in the heat gun. The heat gun, the meat gun. Alright, let's plug in the heat gun. The Flames certified heat gun. Thank you. I want to pick. Well, that's why your brain's gonna be in the cadaver. Oh no, reconnect my Robux. I wonder if I'm getting actual views from my Roblox thing I've been doing. Actual, like, visitors from the Roblox. Oh. I'm just tired. Well, then go to bed. Listen to your body. This heat gun will burn the crap out of you if you touch the metal part. I already had to deal with that a couple times. You know what I'm saying? These actually look so clean already. I should have took a picture of the sketch layer, but whatever. What can you do, you know? If you heat it up too much, it might, like... You don't want to heat it up too much, because it might ruin the leather as well. So I try and, like, wave it around like this, so I can get some of the heat, but not too much heat in one area. You know what I'm saying? That's just to help speed up the heat. Put in, do not touch this. I will touch you. Alright, what is this? Pink. I'm going to put the heat gun over there, actually. Who? Who said what? The meat gun. It won't let you. You got to be subscribed, man. What did he say? Get him! What did he say? What that mother say? Alright. I'm going to take a quick picture. Let me take a quick picture. Open. Sesame. Alright, let's get to it. I'm going to find a pink. Alright. Come with me while we look at the pinks. You can stay with me while I find the pinks in here. Since my thing's over here now, I have to look through here to find the pinks. That's very difficult. Mom, what is that sound? Alright. Anyway. Where's my colors? Move, stupid chair. Anyway. Where you watch? I think... Is there some in here? Oh, it's dried up. What the heck are you doing? Anyway. Just standing there. Idle position. You know how much all the paint in here cost? Move! Yeah. You know how much all the paint... That's it, Puddin'. You're getting squished. It's thousands of dollars. At least 1,000. No, because one of these costs like $7 to $12. Anyway. And I think some of them are dried out, so I'm kind of getting upset. Well, you know, what can you do? You know what I'm saying? We got a bunch of pinks, different pinks. I don't know which one's dried out. I gotta be careful on this carpet. And we got a potential for the South Beach Gift Box Blue. Alright, we have some colors here. Alright, back to where we was. Alright. Back to where we was. Where was we? I don't know. Anyway. What color? She's a difficult color to find, and I think this is the actual perfect color. Oh, it's good. It's still good. Still good. Alright, so I'm gonna... Oh, I don't have paintbrushes. No! Alright. We're gonna do this calmly and expertise type vibes, you know? It's not gonna be super perfect, but it's gonna be damn close. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying, G? Alright. Yeah, this is Flora's color, basically. I should get a cup of water. I'll be right back. I need a cup of water just in case. Alright, we have a cup of water. That looks very murky. Anyway. My favorite game, Gorilla Tag, is going to be taken off the Quest 2. Oh. Well, that's how they get you on the next quest. You know what I mean? Get you on that Gorilla. That Gorilla Tag, man. That glorious. That Gorilla. That Gorilla glorious. Holy shit, I almost spilled it. Oh my god, I love Gorilla Tag. Anyway, where was I? Time to, I never got to play Gorilla Tag. I'm surprised that game's very popular still. I don't know how popular, but it might be. I'm sure Roblox has a Roblox version. Alright, watch me impatiently paint this. I'm gonna try and take... Oh, no, I should erase the little skid marks. But whatever. See, when it comes to painting stuff like this, you really gotta take your time, and you're gonna have to paint it again and again. So it's like a really enjoy the process and trust the process. Because if you're not patient, one mistake can... I wouldn't say ruin the whole thing, because there's easy ways to, like, combat it. But, like, one silly little mistake, calm and patient. Especially when you use a black. When you use a black, that's like your most time. That's when my hands be shaking when you're using black. Because like, damn. I really can't mess up. Because I can like erase it and like go back kind of. But it's not like return to its unblackened state. Unfortunately. But if you think about the paint as like it's pushing. Like you're just pushing the paint onto its spot. It feels much easier. It's all in your head. But there's only 3 people in here. I'm sad to hear that there's... It's tragic, you know. I'm calling my mom. I'm telling her of the news that there's only 3 nerds in here. Alright. So the paint bonds better. I'm just going to color the whole head. Even the white part I'll color at the end. I think that'll make more sense. But you gotta watch out. If you put ink on this, if I put like ink on this, I gotta dab it like this. Because if I do try and stroke it too hard, holy pause, it'll smudge like crazy, the ink. So you have to be careful. 1,000 mistakes I've made. Well, I didn't make too many mistakes, but I made a bunch of mistakes. You know what I'm saying? On my TV. Hello, fiance. How are you doing this fine evening? This fine glories. Anyways, yes. As I was saying, you're watching paint dry. Have fun. Oh yeah, my Chinese guy, my Chinese guy. I like to say my Chinese friend, so you guys have some context. But he said what do you say? My pronunciation's much better than last time, so that's a huge plus for me. So, but when he was saying stuff, I can hear some of the stuff he was saying in Chinese. But I was like, "What the hell are you saying, dude? You're just saying things. You're just making up shit. You're just saying words." You're not even saying real stuff. You're not even saying coherent. Stop lying to me. Oh, do I want to risk it? Sometimes you get to the point where, like, do I want to lazy it out and risk it? Sometimes you just got to back away and just take a breather and just, you know. So now I have to go in with my... Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you pay for the shipping, I'll send these straight to you. That's the deal. That's the hidden deal. This is a special one-time offer. Anyway. A special one-time offer. Unfortunately, there's a smudge I have to clean up over there. There's your one-time offer. Take it with a grain of salt. I don't know the shipping. I don't know how much it costs to send it to you. I guess we'll figure that out, won't we? Alright. I'm guessing it's gonna be around 20 bucks. Unless you're in Ireland. Are you in Ireland, perchance? If not, you can always say no. That's fine. I won't be offended. But I can always give it to, like, my girlfriend's sisters or brother or whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm just not sure about this. I'm pretty sure these are unisex or women's. I couldn't find any in men's. It was a 7.5. So I'm semi-confidently can say that these are women's shoes. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And, you know, Connor has the Discord. He can always just say something in there. Or, like, DM me in there, of course. Dun, 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 dun. I just made a mistake. Don't look at it. Doesn't matter. I'm painting it over at white anyway. Yes, I love Flora. She's my favoritist. 1, because she helped me draw female anatomy much better. 2, she's just a force to be reckoned with. Boy, I love a strong woman. They don't have much around that in Oneko. What is this? Alright, bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Look how beautiful this is. Glorious. And this is just the first layer, obviously. I'm going to let it naturally dry and not use the heat gun for this layer. If I overpaint it while it's in this like ugly phase, it's gonna, you know. But I do want to brush out the the parts that are like popping out a little too much, because if they're not flattened, they can chip and peel off later. But this is a really trust the process moment for sure. I'm gonna try and put the heart in there too, the heart in our chest. I almost put this in my drink. Mmm. Let's use this infrared. Is it still good? Please say yes. Oh, it looks so nasty how it's slooging in there. So nasty. Dun, dun, dun. Where's Doodle Blader at? Did he give up? Did Doodle Blader give up for the one time? Alright, this is not the color of the heart, but I'm making it this bright pink just for now. Just so I remember where it is and located. You know what I'm saying? Pink! And then I could just do this since the paint is fairly fresh and just scrape that, sharpen it. Boom. Beautiful, honestly. Oh. Alright. Now, since she's just easy to draw, I mean easy to color in, I'm going to go to Enron now, his first layer. Dun, 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 dun. Obviously, I'm not just gonna draw. I'm gonna draw a little bit more over here, but we're gonna think about what I'm gonna do in this area. I don't like this white empty space here, and I think I want to color something over here. I'm not sure. If I do, it's gonna be maybe it might be subtle. I don't know. Depends. I drew him perfectly here. This looks great. This looks great. All right, I'm going to get his basic colors. I already know his colorway. Puddin is literally behind me as a death trap. She's literally like a tripwire. Ow. Puddin is a tripwire. Aren't you a little tripwire? Tangerine. Lilac. I need the red. 1 second. I'm trying to find a good red. Because a lot of the red is gross. I found a raspberry. That's pretty good. I don't want raspberry. I want red. Alright, there we go. Found it. Yeah, Puddin was literally right behind me as a death trap. And did you look it up how much it would normally cost? I'm guessing 20 to 30, but I don't know anymore. I haven't done it in a while. Either way, it's time to lock in. I feel like you're not too far from me, like... I don't know where you're located, but doesn't matter. Hello, Oliver. Oliva. Maybe I should, Damn it! Alright, maybe I should... It's too late to do it. I got an idea. Idea is not caring. Alright. We're gonna go in. I like to twist it, because if you're just rough with the brush tip, it gets all messed up. And I feel like these things get bad very quickly if you don't take care of them instantly. You can't get lazy with your brushes once, otherwise they're going to lose. Like, you know, they're going to lose their worth. But I am going to erase. Where's my eraser? This part. You know what's funny? When you're... Honestly, the ink, I can erase the ink off easily, either with the eraser or acetone, since it's like a leathery surface. So, That's another reason why the ink is safe. I was just coloring last night and now drawing on a shoe. What are you talking about? Yes, persons can do multiple things. I am persons. Anyway, where was I? I know, Oliver. It's a tough thing to think about. Multitasking, but not at the same time. I know, Connor. Sorry. I mean, Oliver. Anyway. Yes. I thought you were an alien. Who says I ain't? Sometimes I feel like one. Connor's an alien. He got a size 14. Anyway. Must be. He's the ratio of foot to body mass. Multitasking is my worst nightmare. Well, if you have like some type of ADHD or you get bored super quick, multitasking is the best thing ever. Everyone remembers that stunt where I was just drawing 5 chapters at once. I was literally doing live stream every day. Like when I was trying to get like monetized on YouTube, I was literally just drawing a panel from a different chapter because I was getting bored. But to each their own. It's okay, man. It's okay, Connor. They say having that's good, you know, in the animal kingdom. Alright. Poland Spring? Yes. You recognize the bottle. Bye, Puddin'. I'll snuggle her later. When it's time to get smothered. Listen. Anyway. Time to get locked in. I should have thought of how I was going to draw this first, but that's a good thing. That's why I'm doing dark, light to dark anyway, so it's not too bad. But still, what the hell? Yes, we're exaggerating all your features. Now I'm going to have to make his feet incredibly, well, not incredibly long, but noticeably like, is his feet a little bit too long, or is that just me type of feeling? Just enough to where people feel that way, you know? I gotta give it some, you know, accuracy. Yes, I love the orange too. It's a nice tangerine. It's not a harsh orange. I like pastel versions of strong colors. It's very, I don't know. It's a nice transition. I'm not a fan of strong orange, to be honest. I mean, depending on, but if it's a color I gotta see all the time, I don't think multiple strong colors next to each other is pleasant to the eyes. But yeah, I always love the colorway of fire. I'm not feeling this right here. I'm gonna dumb it down a little bit. Okay, I see the issue here. But it's orange, it's not too far from yellow. So even if I make a mistake and go over the yellow just a moment. Planning's everything with this. So if you're missing your plan, sunset orange is pretty cool too. I mean, I like all the colors, but I feel like I'm the only child here. You're definitely not. At least you're admitting it this time. Was he the one not admitting it yesterday? You're not? Sometimes it's a rare occasion you are, but, you know. I'm gonna have to get the yellow larger next time, but for now, this is good. Now I gotta worry about the red. The red. And it's gonna take a couple more layers of this orange, I believe. Even though I want to just like speed color it. I keep about to put my brush in the drink. Yeah, but Sunset's orange is nice. I was gonna get like a couch bed that was that color, if it's the color I'm thinking about. Which one's Sunset orange? Anyway. Or a rug that color. Because it's a nice warm color that just, I think if you're gonna go in your house, something warm would be nice. Feeling of warmth. Let me grab my skateboard. Anyways, where was I? I'm gonna I'm not a fan of either red here, but we're gonna have to try fire red and go from there. If it's too aggressive, we can always mix it with something else, but I'm not a fan of fire red. There's never any good reds I can. Oh, this is a little too much. Gotta take my time. Yeah, this red's gross. Or is it? I don't know anymore. We'll find out next time. I have to mix it with some water though, because this thing is not going the way I want. Alright, I'm gonna lock in for a second. And it's okay if I go over a little bit, because I can save it and just acetone it a little bit. And I might bolden the lines anyway. The lines are thin, and I usually bold them at the end, so it'd cover any, like, loose paint sticking out. But even so, if I can prevent it early, why not? The two reds are the same color, says the non-artist. That's something a non-artist would say. And also, the camera quality is not the best on certain social media apps. But one's chili red and one's fire red. The fire red is more of a... Well, if you can see the difference. Fire red is more of like a... It's really hard to tell on the camera, to be honest. But chili red's more of a... Maybe I should have made it chili red. Chili red seems like a... Oh shit, it's on my hands. Yeah, chili red's a little bit brighter. Definitely can see the brighter. It's harder to see it on the camera. It's hard to see on the camera. It's very hard to see on the camera, to be honest. But that's okay. Oh, I usually use infrared. Whatever, too late. I'm kind of going too slow at this. I want to go back to Flora and get the purple done here. But whatever, dude. Whatever. There's my mistake you just seen. I'm going to infrared over it afterwards, but the reason why this ain't painting so well is because it's not moist enough. But now it's spreading better because I added some water. I want to paint now. How dare you make me feel like... I'll show you the other ones, the shoes. For people who just jumped in. I said I wasn't going to show it again, but here's my basketball shoes right here. They're pretty cool. We got Bora and we got Purin. You know what I'm saying? See, this is the end game goal. This is what the end looks like. Something like that, but these are just basketball shoes. But... painting's good if you have something playing in the meantime, you know? Thank you. If you have something playing in the meantime... But some shoes that look aggressive, like the ones I just shown you, that look like a lot of extraness. Sometimes you can only wear those a few times out of the week because they're not so casual. But I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm just yapping. Anyway, what was I talking about? Someone tell me. Yes, yeah, you can do that. That's good too. I recommend. Alright. Let me get this part. I don't know how much water is on this brush. Let me paint here real quick. Okay, that's good. Okay, it's a little too watery, but we're gonna go paint it again eventually. You won't notice when I add the lines, the mistakes. But that's good anyway. Thank you, Yuppets, Ashley, or Yuppets. I think it's Yuppets. Hold on, let me move this before. Oh, is the water bottle touching? No, it's just my imagination. Come with me. Did you sing that in the choir, Connor? Your imagination. I'm gonna paint my shoes. Remember, this is a special paint, but if you are using canvas shoes like Vans or things in that nature, you can paint the canvas using any paint as long as you seal it properly. And even then, you don't even have to seal it properly all the time. But this is a leather shoe, so you'd need a special leather paint. But with canvas shoes, you can get away with colored pencil, markers, paints. Paints are more durable. But if you use paint, you got to get the sealer spray, the acrylic sealer. And be careful when you spray that stuff, because that stuff's strong, and you do not want to have that inside your house unless you have an open window nearby. You might want to have it dry outside for like an hour or two, but you know what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna go paint my toenails. I tried painting my girl's nails once. I was trash. It's really painting her nails just felt like did not feel like painting. It felt like you're just putting a blob on their nail and then moving it around. It was very nothing like painting. I mean, maybe towards the end details, but like when you're initially putting that blob on, it's like a new experience. I wasn't a fan, just know that. I'm sure I could get better. I always have windows. Well, even if you have windows open, sometimes it blows back in your room and sometimes it's still not enough. So be very careful with that sealer spray. 1000%. Not saying it's going to kill you, but you'll definitely lose a couple lives of weeks of life just having it in here. Make sure you're not in the room or just put it somewhere else. And it'll smell the whole house up if you spray too much. So be very mindful of that. Where's there a spider? What'd you see? He's chill, I guess, if there's a spider. I won't spaz out. He's chill, probably. He better be chill. His life's on the line. My life's on the line. Bink! That's pretty good. And then I'm going to go in with the infrared after when it dries, and you're going to see what the infrared does to it. But I still have to color in the orange again. But I'm going to go with the purple. I'm going to let it set and bond next to each other before I start, like, adding thick, caking it up with layers. Bro's in the wilderness. Alright. I forgot to get to gray as well. So I think I'm going to go do that. I need to get a gray. Well, actually, let me paint the purple. Lilac! A beautiful color. Lavender lilac, you know, all the gloriousness. Dun, dun. I want to go back to flora already, but, you know, this is taking forever. Wait, make sure I don't get it on the... I mean, this is black, so I can paint over this anyway, just in case. I'm going to paint over this, because it's going to be black. Black can smother everything. Can you even see what I'm painting? Apologies, let me zoom in a bit. I love lilac, I love lavender, you know. If anyone ever hates that color, they're probably just a bad person, I'm not gonna lie. It's like very beautiful, soft color. And it's like a mystical color. Maybe the media trained us to believe that's what that is. Magical, mystical color, but, that or poison. But Lavender's a nice, pleasant color. Definitely. Just gives you that calm vibe. Calm, but also elusive. Calm vibe can be like a nice green and like a nice baby blue as well. Or just most of the blues is calm, but like, you know, like a... What's up to this? What's going on with this purple? That's because it's more on the... towards the... I believe it's close to the red side, if I'm not mistaken. Like, it's closer to the red than the blue is. But I could be just talking out my butt. Sometimes I just be yapping. Anyway. Actually, I'm going to erase this right here. And I'm going to go in with a thicker brush because I'm using a thin brush for that for no reason at all. Thicker brush, the better, if you can get away with it. Think. If you can get away with it. Trying to be patient. This new camera setup too allows me to do this as well. Because before, like, I couldn't, the camera was in the way and I couldn't do anything. But now I can actually, like, you can see what's going on. Oh, I just made a mistake. Good thing it's suede, because it's not going to stay. I can just scrape it off later. Know your materials. If I was really going serious, I'd be taking the most meticulous time. I haven't painted shoes in a long time. So this is quite refreshing. And also, I want to do like a realism painting just to show people I can do it. You know what I mean? Like when I show people my stuff, they're like, "Oh wow, that's cool." But I'm like, it is cool, but I can do better. I know I can, but I want to do a realism painting eventually, but I feel like there's no monetary value in it, so I just haven't done it. But that's a bad way of thinking. That's a bad way of thinking. This blue drink I'm drinking. Can you guess the flavor? I can say in Chinese how it tastes. Actually, not really. I don't know how to say like that flavor exactly, but I can say it's like a little sour and a little sweet. A little too sweet, a little too sour. Hold on. I would say Juga... What did I say? Juga Etienne... No. Juga Tai Etienne Swanla He Tianla.
Oh yeah, Dean, I brought your thing up and put the cord on top of the box.
Yep, I've seen it. Thank you.
Alright.
Dun, dun, dun. Blue flavor. What the hell? Lavender is my favorite color. Is it now? It's a good favorite color to have, you know? It's a beautiful color. I wouldn't mind seeing it every day. Smelling it every day. Well, lavender smell is not that great, I don't think. I smelled something that was lavender. I was like, what? This is really lavender? It kind of disappointed me. I was upset. But, yeah. And I love lavender when I put it against these colors. Because this whole thing is aggressive, like the fire colorway. It's like, it's soft amongst each other. But when you're putting like a hot color like that, you need something to calm it down. And the purple lavender is the perfect in-between, between a little too much. Well, not a little, not too much, and also not too little. And then if I really need more cool color, I'll put like, for the shading of it, I'll put like a purplish blue, and it just makes the purple lavender pop. Like when I do the shading, I don't do a darker purple. When I use this cape, I do like a blue, and it makes the purple go crazy. But yeah, it's QL. So wait, when I color this and I do the shading, you'll see. You'll see. I'm trying to make sure you can see what I'm doing. Just a little. Trying to make blue flavor. But even if paint gets on this, I can just scrape it off later when it dries, because this part can't be painted. It's like it rejects it, so. But even so, just to prevent that annoyance, I just go in the grooves. You can use water and it'll squeeze into the grooves way easier. if you use water. Nike forever. I'm not really... I hold no allegiance to no brand, but Nike did is what I started with. I need the smaller brush. Is this a smaller brush? Also, it's not... I don't think it's good to have the brush sitting in the water, because it, like, gets all bent. That'd be messing me up. I need to get this little edge right here. It's upsetting me. Alright, there we go. Nothing but the hits. Alright. Bink! Bonk! Beautiful. Back! You said, and I've dealt with the spider. Spider grew in size. Alright, what is... I need to get a gray, a light gray, a nice light gray. That's white. I'm getting a gray right now. Oh, wait. I have this color. It's called silver. Maybe I can put this on there. I haven't used silver ever. Why does it look half empty? This is going to be good. I can put silver here instead. Let's try that. That's going to be muy bien. Yeah, let's try the silver. That's going to look good. I'm just going to color the whole thing silver and go from there. And if it's not dark enough, I'm just going to leave it the brighter part silver. But I think it'll be good nonetheless. I can't even see what I'm painting. First, let me close the lavender. You gotta close these things, they dry quick. Since it's light, I'll color inside of here silver as well. Dink! I don't know how this metallic paint's gonna dry though, that's the only iffiness. Sometimes these paints have their own rules in how they dry. It's like sometimes it's different from the other paint that you use. Like the pale colors go spread on better. And the darker colors, you're going to have to add many layers. But this is a silver with like some shine to it, some weird shine. So we're going to see what it does. But Bink, there's silver. It looks a little shiny. You can barely tell on the camera though, unfortunately. Boop. Looks nice. It was quick and easy. Yeah, it is shiny. That's nice. That looks good. I like that shine. Alright, now we're going to go back to Flora, since we have... Oh, wait, I got to color black. Now I'm going to do that towards the end. Black can be towards the end. Back to Flora. We're going to go with layer 2. I'm going to buy a monster. Uh-oh. What is wrong with you kids and energy drinks? You have no reason to be drinking an energy drink. Like, what is wrong with you? Anyway. Didn't anyone teach you any better? He said, no, I meant a real monster. Rawr, you know? I'm left-handed. I should have started on the right side, just so my left hand don't hit this. But here we are. Guess we gotta color this in first, because we already started. Yeah, get scolded, kid. Since you're not getting scolded enough, I'm gonna scold you. I got a lesson for both of you. Take care of them, Connor. They're disrespecting the rules here. Doodler's pushing his limits. You know, give him a 10-minute timer. for testing. Just for testing. He doesn't learn his lesson, you know. He doesn't learn his lesson. He doesn't learn. Anyways. I don't even know how you guys even get a hold of it. You're gonna have messed up livers when you're like 40, that's for sure. Definitely kicks will, but I'm gonna put you in timeout. It's just a drink. Oh, brother. You sound like a girl when she says her new friend's just a friend. It's just a friend. What are you playing? You ain't playing me. You can't play me. I am the unplayable. Don't generalize it. Oh, look at this color. He takes a sip and makes him quiver, and then he puts it back in the fridge. Dude's off he's off one. Thank you. Hello there, Deku. Oh, I forgot to take a picture. Hold on, let me do that real quick. I just want to take a picture of like the process real quick. Bink. Alright, there we go. I wish the water bottle's in the way of the, so you can see the back one too. And it's just we got 12-year-olds drinking Monster. That's an issue. That's an issue. Oliver's only 8 years old. And he's over here drinking Red Bull. Oh, god damn it. Bink! Alright. I'm still gonna have to color the white parts white just so it bonds better. But for now, this is good. See, when you color a second time for the second layer, you don't have to like go too crazy with the second layer. Although I did miss a couple spots, I don't want to keep chunking it on. I can always get it at the final layer as well. But yeah. The second layer is easier to spread. The second layer doesn't take as hard as the first one, but when I drink an energy drink, I make one energy drink last 2 to 3 days. But I drank it today because like I was so tired out of my mind. I went to bed late, 1 because I was streaming, and 2 because I was streaming last night and I shouldn't have been, and Puddin kept me up all night. Goddamn Puddin. Your dad is a terrible influence. You're 10? What the hell is that even? No. How tall are you? Another Bigfoot in chat, guys. Your Dr. Squatch. Yeah. He's giving you Monster energy drinks. You're cooked. Alright. Dot. I don't even know. What would you compare the closest thing to your height? I think I'll go with the orange again. We're gonna start this. I think this is. I'm not sure if this dried fast enough. So I'm just gonna heat gun blast it a little bit. It is dry for certain, but I want it to be like confirmed dry, so I'm just gonna do that a little bit. Not too much, so it doesn't crack or anything. Well, prayers to your father. But I want to tell you, energy drinks could be a cause of things like that for yourself. So be careful. Be careful, friend. Hi, Doodler. Uh-oh, the doodles are back. I don't care. Yeah, seems like you're not life's lessons. Well, you'll learn the hard way, I guess. Classic 14-year-old response. What put in? You don't get on here. Alright. Or I will smooch you. Don't do it. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. No, it's good actually. What am I talking about? I don't know. You're making Doodle Blader seem like a saint, Oliver. Do you know the channel Funky Frog Bait? No, I don't. Tell me about it, I guess. Is it my competitor? Do I have to worry about them? Well, do I have to eliminate them? We'll see. I guess I'm gonna have to eliminate Funky Frog Bait, guys, with my small power. But just like a sniper, it only takes one bullet to knock down your... I'm gonna let this orange dry. I'm gonna put a little bit more yellow after I let the meat orange dry. Then I'm gonna come back in with the red, the yellow, and then I'm gonna put a little infrared on the rim or some parts of the red so it kind of pops a little bit better. And then we're gonna go in with the... But for now, we're gonna start with the purple. So someone depressing. Some people, I'm depressing sometimes, but if you can't keep being depressing because that means your audience is your sponge, your cope. And if you make someone else depressed, then that's not good. You got to spread the love, man. Honestly, there's a thing I can look at on YouTube now where well, not now. Ben could have done that. Where I can see what you guys are actually your top things you're watching. I can see, so it can help me like perform better or something. Well, I'm not gonna tell you my take on life. You guys already know my take, and if you don't, I'm not repeating myself. Well. Oh yeah, I got a video I'm editing coming out very shortly, but I gotta do the other video first that I was asked to do about drawing bodies and such. What are you doing? For art channels, this is too waddy and thick. No. Put it back. Alright, there we go. I gotta spread this before it gets all clumpy. Spread it quick. And it's so satisfying seeing like the white spots get covered up. Very satisfying. Do you guys believe like this is what I was doing before drawing characters and customizing? I mean, drawing regular traditional art and stuff like that. This is literally what I was doing first. But I decided, I was like, I want something that's me. You know, more me. Something that's like, something I can call my own. So then I started making my own thing. But yeah. You know, always aim for bigger and better, fellers. We all have the potential to be geniuses and kings. Maybe not physically in this world, but definitely mentally, if not. Beautiful. Now I gotta do the top. You're so beautiful. I just want you to know. Yeah. Hello, Emily Weems. Weems. Yo, it's Weems. What's up, Weems? Pink. Painting puts me in a calm mood, you know. Calm. Quite calm. Damn it. Whatever. I'll come back to that later. We'll situate that problem later. You didn't see anything. I can just put black there and it'll be fine. You wouldn't even tell. Or I can just scrape it off when it hardens. But, damn it! And it still needs like one more layer, but I'm just gonna cover it up since we're already 2 layers in. Just gonna see if I can weed out these spots early, so when it comes time to pink. Look how beautiful. Keep about to put in my drink. Then the goal is to finish this in under, well, at least the characters in under, well, before 6. Hello, Evelina. How's it going? Now we're gonna go back to the silver. This time I'm just gonna color a small part of the silver so I can easily color it white because I still don't know how the silver acts. Or maybe I'll just color the whole thing again. Stop talking. Maybe I'll do that. Hey, this is a little pink in here. It's because the water. I need to change the water. Whatever. Not a big problem. Damn. Damn. You want to know how I fix this? I just grab this and go with the Q-tip and make sure this is fully dry because I do not want that to happen again. Now I can paint it again. Pink. Jalen, can you bring me mine? You didn't hear me. Oh, well. I'll just get it when I go downstairs. Alright. Alright, so now we're going to go back with the red, like I said before. And then we're going to add infrared, and then I'm going to go back in with the yellow. And then we're going to go back in with a... You know what art is in Chinese? Hua hua. Wo zai hua. Wo zai hua hua. I'm not really flexing my arts prowess, but I'm trying. It says you remember better if you speak while you're doing it, so that's what I'm doing right now. For the record, because I'm not trying to act like, oh, I'm in a Chinese. Alright. If you see my hands red, I'm not bleeding. Hello, Rain. Watching paint dry. Watching paint dry. Gotta get in there. Oh, yes, I got in there. Oh, we gotta get close. Oh, no, you bitch. Alright, that's fine. Hold on. I'm gonna take care of that in a moment. But I just gotta do this. Scrape it out. And then we dig it out with the key. Where's a... If I have mine. I don't have it. Guess we gotta use... Oh, I'm gonna use this to take it out. Yeah. That's a tragedy. No big deal. Nothing acetone can't fix. Alright, back to what I was doing. Oh no, paint got on. See, this is how you get paint accidentally on your shoe. Paint starts touching things off the screen, and then it gets in my hand, and eventually it touches here. That happens every time. Oli. You're so good. Thank you, Jazz. We're coloring my characters for my series. Hello, birds, man. Go, birds. Birds lost. Anyways, where are we? Oh. I don't know who the birds are. Where was I before I distracted myself like a plebeian? Like a glorious plebeian. Like the one and only plebeian. Hi, Puddin'. Get out of here. I will kiss you so good. Alright. I keep switching my ankle because I've been sitting on my ankle because I don't have a chair. Just so I can lock in a little bit. Ow. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so... Yeah, we'll see about that. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, these look cool. Very good. Even though it's not done yet, but you see the vibe we're going for. Now I'm going to let this dry. Oh, I forgot to add the yellow. Very important, the yellow. But I'm going to do it safely because I don't know if it mixed. So I'm just going to... And this is a pastel, strong pastel yellow. That's why I love pastel yellow too. Especially this leather paint version. Because it just defies all odds and goes over every color. Maybe even black sometimes. I actually went over black quite well last time. Oh, it's the wrong lid. Hold up. Now there's a ring of silver on the yellow. That's annoying. I gotta take a leak. This freak gotta take a leak. Thank you. Oh, I gotta do black eventually, but black you only need one layer, so I'm saving it towards the absolute end. I think I should put some orange right there. It's bothering me. Your imagination, come with me, and you'll see. Forgot to cover the red. Yeah, it's pretty neat. It's kind of see-through-ish. Translucent, semi. I don't freaking know. I could say semi-translucent or semi-transparent, and they both would mean the same thing because it's like half and half. But I'm not in timeout anymore. You're still here. Oliver, I commend your persistence. You're a persistent one. Boom. All right, that's good. Yes, I am. It is me, Oliver. Anyway. Puddin's dead just laying here. Anyway. I snuck in the tickling. Don't bring up old things, otherwise you're gonna get a reminder. You know what I'm saying? It's in your best interest not to bring up the old things, you know? Otherwise, you're gonna get got. I'm going to try and add a lighter pink to this, if it's possible, because this pink is Flora's color in a way, but I want it to pop a little bit more. It's not quite what I'm looking for. So we're gonna try this Tahitian pink to go along with it. Oh, I should probably take a picture. Hold on. Hold on. Picture pause. God damn. Picture pause. God damn it. Mother. Alright. Let's try that again. Alright. Yeah, he's not going to. He knows. I'm happy for your inconvenience. Just for that, get another timeout. Bro doesn't know how to read the room. I'm going to teach you how to read the room. You're going to get destroyed right now. Right now. I think the best time to destroy you is now. Alright. No! Come on, you can't be this stupid. Come on. Lock in. You don't even know why you got... I believe in you, Oliver, but you can't go out like this. Can't go out like this. What? What? Yeah, you're not locked in, buddy. Can't go out like this. You're gonna crash and burn, son. You're gonna crash and burn. You're drinking a Monster and you got no reason to be awake. What's going on? You done lost your damn mind, boy. Alright, what is this? I'm gonna leave this part dark a bit. I'll leave that there. That's like me taking NyQuil or meds when I don't need them. That's like me taking a Tylenol when I don't need it, just for the thrill. Is that what you're doing, buddy? Alright, trust. Yeah, he doesn't know Connor. That's not Connor, that's someone else. It's Renok. Say it correctly, boy. Yeah, I want to add some gradient to Flora. You take sleeping pills, but you're drinking an energy drink? Yeah, you're the goddamn fool. Or whoever's allowing the... You're literally... ain't no absolute way you're doing that. That's like shooting yourself in the foot and bandaging it up just to shoot yourself in the foot again. That is beyond blasphemous. That is ridiculous. I just heard it. This is why you're all messed up, Oliver. You don't know you're messed up, but you are definitely messed up. Like, what? What? You're doing something that's counteracting your sleeping meds. And also, you have no reason to drink it because it's going to keep you awake. I can't believe this. This is blasphemy. The highest order of realmed blasphemy. You're literally counteracting now you're going to get a new problem from it, and guess what? You're going to get more meds. And guess what? You're going to have to take those forever, buddy. Keep playing around. Time waits for nobody. Neither does the parasites in your organism or in your biome, stomach, or whatever the hell. Because you're cooked, buddy. Sorry to tell you. You are somewhat cooked. You are, I hereby tell you you're cooked. Just look at beautiful flora. Enough of this blasphemy. Bro, this is blasphemous. Did he just say what I thought he did? Sure did. Sure did, Paul. Sure did, Paul. Brain rot tarnation. You will still be loved. It's okay. You're only human. What if I'm not human? Thank you, Soul. But he's human, yes. But humans have limitations. What good's a lesson if you don't learn from it? You know? What's good is life if you're not living it right? You know what I'm saying? What good? What good? He's not gonna become. He's gonna become a mutant. He's gonna become a biomutant. That's what he's. That's his goal is to become a biomutant. Puddin', stop laying on my paper. Ropes and fire. You can't say ropes twice. Why? Puddin' chooses chaos. Puddin' takes what she can get. Sadly, she gets everything. So she's just gonna take and take and take. Just like how he's taking energy drinks. Puddin'! Stop growling. I will kiss you. Do you understand? It's not a good time to be growling, because I'll smother you to death. Alright, there's Flora. We're gonna let her dry again. And then, lastly, I do gotta remember to make the heart red. Ugh. Ay, ay, ay. I gotta take a leak. I've been holding it in for like a minute. I've been holding my leakage for a minute. Yes, her name's Flora. She's right here. I'm drawing these two. And the cats eventually. But yeah. I draw my characters, man. You see this gloriousness? This is my... Just look at this. We got the lightning one right here. And Bora right there. See? And then we got the boomerang birds, but no one notices. But yeah, pretty cool, you know? I've been holding in my PP. Thank you. But yeah. I'm holding in my purse. Alright, I'm gonna be back. I can't hold it in any longer. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I didn't put a BRB. I realized that when I was on the toilet. I was like, no, I didn't put a BRB. He's huffing the paint. All right. I could put another. I'm gonna do another small layer of lavender again. Holy no! Didn't I say I was gonna put infrared on him real quick? Yeah, let's do that. Then we're gonna go back with the lavender. Come with me, you will see. Do I work for others? What do you mean, like projects and stuff? No, I do my own thing. You know, why work for others when I feel like that's soulless? You know, I feel like my calling is to be the king of kings. I don't know how to explain it. If I was less tired, maybe I'd explain it properly. But, you know, my intro to art was doing this actually. Well, painting shoes, but I mean, like, my intro to even learning how to draw was starting my own thing. So, get down. Alright. Or I will smother and smooch the hell out of you. Well, yes, kind of, yes. This shoe right here is for Connor's lady. This is a shoe I had just sitting, laying around. I want to get rid of it, but I also wanted something to paint because I had the urge. I haven't done it in a while. So, yes. It's for one of the viewers in the chat. Like eating your soul. I mean, if that's the way you want to put it, yes. I think life in like spirituality stuff has to do with things that are beyond. I can't think properly right now. But you get the point. The point is points. That's the point. Point is to point at people. But yes. I'm spreading my astral seed everywhere. My paranormal undulations. Oh, good. Did I say I was coloring this purple and it didn't? If I share my skateboarding, I'm sharing my passion. Unlocking that moment in time. Exactly, you understand. I have very bad memory, especially like short-term memory loss. So I like to keep like lists of things that like I'm interested in. I keep like lists of lots of like I have lots of papers on my wall for memory's sake, and I have a lot of memories. Like I have like a lot of encapsulated memories, but like I could rip this paper up as long as I post it's online or digitified or whatever. It's like it's immortal pretty much. And you know, a lot of things are captured now in time, and they're all immortal. You become immortal in a way. But that's not my goal. But like when I post a lot of it on Instagram, they get no views, but it's like my portfolio. I mean, art's about self-expression and getting your creativity and emotion out and sharing your viewpoints and a lot of things in that nature. And what good is self-expression if there's no one to express it to? You know what I mean? Art's about everything on life. Art is literally creation. You can't get closer to God. Other like creation is the closest you can get to godliness. Like, come on. But I will never work for a big company. Like, I could have sold this to Webtoon or something for some change, but it wouldn't have, like, let's say Netflix came and said, we'll buy your entire thing for $1 million. I would definitely be like, nah, this is bigger than that. This is literally my soul. So if I sell this to anyone, it's literally selling my soul. This is my life's work. And skate them. Yeah. Wait a minute. What am I doing? I could add a gray for shading. I'm going to let this purple dry again. And then, what time is it? Should I crank in a nap? 1 milli? Nah. Well, these days I could get far. I'd get $1 million, go to Thailand, and live like a fucking god. You can go somewhere and just. But like, I wouldn't sell it for 1 million. I'd say 5 million. 5 million, and you can have my idea. Cause I know this is gonna make more than that. I just gotta execute properly. I have the literal key blueprint. I just gotta execute it. This is worth more than that. And I'm not sounding delusional. Literally, before I even started, I did my research on what people react the best to, what works and what doesn't. It's literally about how I execute it chapter by chapter, per character, per promotional stuff. Passport, bro. I mean, that's not what the goal is, but this to live free is the goal. I mean, I could do it now with YouTube money. If I make $100 a month, I could really... You don't need much. Alright, so we're going to let this dry a bit again. I'm going to accelerate that with the little heat gun. Just wave it over. I mean, it wouldn't be comfortable if I did it now with the YouTube money I make, but it would certainly be something. I could certainly start over out of nowhere. I think this is a perfect time to start white on Flora. So we're going to do that. We're going to start the white shine process. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue it. I might just end the live stream. So just be ready for that because I am awfully tired. And usually I get my girl be calling me when I'm about to, like, not at the right time. You know what I'm saying? It's never the right time. Never the right time. Alright. You guys don't know that song. I could hold you down. I need a Philippines wifey so I can just surf every day and ride my dirt bike. Yeah, they're looking to get saved. So you can. They're looking to get saved, brother. Like, you know what's funny? I see a lot of videos of veterans retiring with using their retirement and pension and just living in Thailand for the rest of their life. And they live in very comfortably, very nicely. Doesn't look beat over there, it looks good. And you can find something very nice too. I'm like, damn. Oh, I just messed that up. Why'd I do that? I just got lazy for a moment because I'm getting tired, but I just got lazy for a moment. This is looking kind of fishy right now. Hold on. It's okay, because once I add that black line, it's going to make more sense, but goddamn. This is supposed to be thinner, to be honest, since it's on the left side. We'll fix that in a moment. But for now... Actually, let's fix it now. It's bothering me now. Ah! And my stomach's rumbling. I didn't eat. I need to throw up. You need to throw up because you've been drinking a Monster energy drink, but you need to take sleeping pills. Just say you have no brain cell left. Please. Bro, that drank a Monster Energy. You can't teach dumb stupid. You can't. You literally can't teach that. Like what more? What more do? He's always exaggerating. Yeah. I'm talking about my brother. He's over here hacking up a lung. Always hacking up that lung. Iron lung. Alright. I don't like this line, this white line here. I could hold you down. It's good. This is good. This looks good. I just gotta keep adding, but patiently adding. Because if I get too impatient and just wad it up, there goes the entire thing. But I'm gonna wait to add the line and then just fix it a little bit more, because I don't like how uneven it's looking right now. Looks pretty uneven right now in terms of the direction. So we're gonna leave that like that for now and then go back to the... But I should take a break. What I miss? This guy. Oh, Oliver. He'll never learn. Alright, where is this? Let's add the white here. I think I'm gonna add the white here. You didn't miss a damn thing. This is the shine of the sword. Alright. Dun, dun, dun. I could cake this up safely because it's the white color, but that'd be stupid, probably. It's crazy when you just color something fully one color and then you're like, oh, I gotta color it white now to show this part. But it's gonna take multiple layers, probably. Pink! Alright, we have some of the shine going on, so that's good. And now I'm gonna color like the glove a bit. Low key. Well, high key. I think I'm gonna add like a dot right here for the shine of the blade. But I am gonna go over with a clear layer towards the end, because it's gonna bond all the paint together into one set and one group when it's all said and done. Which is good. And then I'm gonna go with the thick layer. But also... Alright, looks like this for now. But I'm also gonna add white to his thing right here as well, because that's what I do. Oh, it's too thick. White's too thick. Thank you, Weasel. Winnie Hunt Jr. Anyway. Super Weenie Hut Jr. There's the white. That's good. I'll just put it around the rim, why not? Pink. All right, there's white. We might have to do another layer later. But I don't even know what I'm looking at either. Pink. I could go. Oh, let's do the shading, the blue shading, before we go. I don't know which ones. They both look dried out. That's annoying if they are. No, this one isn't. That's good. All right, we got a blue here. I'm not sure if it's going to be the perfect blue, but we're going to work with it and see where we go. We're going to work with it. And I still got to draw this grayish shading as well. I wouldn't say this is the perfect blue, but it's definitely a blue. I might go over it with like a brighter blue afterwards and see how it reacts, but for now. Buy high kicks, profile pics. Kicks is in his transformation behind the scenes arc, guys. All right. Styles, what do you mean? This is going to be overlapping, so that's why I have this like this. Dots. Pink. Yes, I kidnapped someone. You. Bum, 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 bum. I was like, why is that white hole right there? I missed the spot? No. Alright. Yep, you. Since you apparently can't save yourself from yourself, I will. I will. God damn it. Alright, one last thing. I know I said one last thing 30 times. I'm gonna use this color since I can't find a proper gray. I mean, technically it looks like it, but it's called Dirty Bone. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This is gonna be for the potential shading of this. Still gonna have to go over it with the silver though. Boom. Glad you know what is cool. Dun, 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 dun. Look how beautiful this looks right now. Alright, I could go back with the white on this. So we're going to add another layer of white. I'm going to rickroll your ankles. Thank you. All right. Second layer of white's doing way more damage than the first layer. That's for sure. Hopefully I don't need to add a fourth layer, but the third one definitely will be in order for the errors I've made and some other nonsense. But unless I make the paint super thick, that's going to ruin it. Really got to get in there so it bonds together. Just cause I'm gonna... No, I said I was gonna wait. Damn it, too late. I can add it to this though. On a different angle. Just to the part I know it's gonna stay, at least. I don't have to add it to the rest. There we go. Alright, just gonna need another layer, of course, because this isn't angled properly, so I'm just gonna go in with a... Actually, I know what I can do. I can start it and get a head start just by forcing it that way. Yeah, okay, that's good. Alright, that's much better. Alright. That was easier than I thought. Yes, there's a certain special paint. It's called Angelus paint. They're pretty expensive per bottle. They're like they could be like $6 to $12 depending on which one you get. This is special leather paint. If you're doing canvas, you can do any old paint, and as long as you get an acrylic sealer. But this is leather shoe, so yeah. And I have other shoes like this. I'm going to show them again because I like flexing. But yes, these are my other shoes. These are like this part, you can use regular paint, this mesh. But yeah, this is all the same paint. Look at the star. Beautiful, isn't it? There's the lightning guy of my characters. Anyway. I'm gonna take a break here. Then when I come back, we'll see. We'll just see. But these are looking pretty good. It's crazy what I can do in one sitting. How long have we been live for? So this is just 2 hours of progress right here. I know it doesn't look like much. I can probably draw this in like 20 minutes and color it in 20 minutes, both these characters. But when you gotta planning it takes a lot of time. Well, I didn't really plan it too much. I just drew their bodies. And figuring out. Oh, I know what I could do actually now that I'm remembering. Since I remember, I'm gonna use a little gray. Where's the mist? I'm gonna use the mist as a shader for her white parts that need shading. Yeah, man, you gotta keep those. Well, I had a pair I had to throw away. Actually, they were fun, but we're just gonna give it a little shading because it's too bland looking. It's too budding. This way we can tell what's underneath what and what's going inwards. But it's just hard to tell. Sometimes it's a light gray, real light gray. And I can just go back with the white. Anyways, I'll do that another time. That's what I said earlier, but I got ways around it, trust me. But it's all about patience, honey bun. Anyway, now when I add the final ink, that's when it gets scary. What's going for Hella? Osiris shoes? Well, fellas, I'm going to end it here, the live stream. 2 hours worth of work. And obviously I'm not done, obviously. But QL. Now I'm going to patiently take a nap. Well, I got to eat and then. Bye, fellers.